Granny's, Abner. I believe that's our ring.
All right, Doggy Lum, I believe you're right.
I'll see. Hello, Jot 'em Down store. This is Lum and Abner.
Let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find the old fellows standing on the road. Their wrecked car has just been dragged from a deep ditch by a team of mules. Listen.
Well, I Doggy, there it is, up on the road again. Good for you, mister. That's a good team of mules you got there.
Yeah, they're all right.
Well, come on, Lum. Let's get in the car while he tows us back to the garage.
Well, just a minute. We're heading in the wrong direction.
What do you mean, wrong direction?
Well, you're the one that's turned around. The county seat is that way.
Well, I know it is, but...
About 3 miles. I've lived around these parts over 50 years, and I ain't been lost yet. The county seat's that way. Get in your car. I've wasted too much time, 'tis now.
Well, I know which way the county seat's at, but we want to go to Pine Ridge.
Pine Ridge? Why, that's silly, Lum. It's a heap closer to go to the county seat. Just 3 miles back in there, and it's about 19 miles to Pine Ridge.
I know it is, but that's where I want to go.
Well, if you want my notion, you're crazy. Must have lit on your head in that accident.
Lum, the thing to do is to have the car towed to the garage in there at the county seat, and then they can fix it up, and we can drive it back to Pine Ridge.
Abner, we ain't got time for that. I still got a bet with Squire Skimp.
Oh, that thing.
And I ain't going to win it sitting around in a garage in at the county seat. Look, mister, I'll pay you for towing us back to Pine Ridge. You don't need to worry about that.
That's a long haul.
I don't care if it is. I've got to do it. So head them mules in the other direction. Let's get going here.
Yeah, all right, Jack. You're the doctor. I still think you're addled, though. Get up!
Tell him to drive it down here to the Jot 'em Down store. Yes, right away. Goodbye. Well, there it is. There's my new car. I guess that cinches a bit, Grandpap.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Too bad Lum had that accident, or he sure would have beat you.
Yes, that is too bad, yes. What was the last that you heard from Lum and Abner?
Well, Abner called Elizabeth from some farmhouse about 4 or 5 hours ago, and he said some farmer with a pair of mules was dragging the car out of the ditch back up on the road again.
Uh-huh. Well, I suppose they'll have it towed back to the county seat and have it fixed up at the garage there if they can.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, I don't expect to see them till late tonight.
No, that's about right. Well, the whole thing is too bad. Too bad. But we can be thankful that they never got badly injured, though.
You know, after all the trouble Lum's had and the expense, you ought to call off that $50 bet, Squire.
Call it off?
Yes, sir.
Why, Grandpap, a bet is a bet. There's nothing I can do about that now. In fact, Lum was the one himself that wanted to bet. He kept insisting.
Mr. Squire.
What's that?
Here comes a new car. It must be yours.
Oh, yes, that's mine, Cedric. That's it, all right. By George, this is a great day for me.
Sure is a beauty, boy.
Why, naturally. Let me get by you, Cedric. Get out of the way.
Hey, come on, Mr. Grandpap. Mr. Squire's car's here. Yeah, I'll be right out, Cedric, quick as I answer the phone. So much excitement around here. Hello, Jot 'em Down, Spears. Spear 'em down, John. Milford store speaking. Huh? Tomatoes, did you say? Potatoes. Well, look, why don't you call up later? I don't believe I could get your order right now, no way. Well, I'm just too busy, that's why. Yeah, call up Dick Huddleston. He keeps good stuff over there. He'll give you a better price anyways. That's all right. Stop trading here. I don't care. Ain't my store, no way. Hey, Mr. Grandpap, hurry up. Yeah, I'm coming, Cedric. Is that the car out there? Say, that is a pigeon-toed humdinger, ain't it? Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah, hurry up, Grandpap. I want you to tell me what you think of it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, that is a beauty.
Yeah, whereabouts is the fellow that drove it down here?
Oh, Well, he went back over to my office. There's another man that's going to pick him up over there.
Hey, what in the heck's that coming up the road yonder?
How's that, Cedric?
Looky yonder there. It's a team of mules pulling a car.
Well, yes, more likely somebody must have had a wreck.
Hey, that might could be Mr. Lum and Mr. Abner. See, that car's been in a wreck, all right.
My Joe, that does sort of look like him sitting in the car there. Now, what in the world did they want to be towed clear to Pine Ridge for? That accident happened just a few miles from the county seat, didn't it?
Yes, well, oh, that's them, all right. That's them, all right. Hello, Mr. Abner. Hello, Mr. Lum.
They can't hear you yet, Cedric.
Well, this is certainly strange. I just don't understand it. Why would they be towed all the way out here? There's not a mechanic in town that can fix that car up for them. It might be, of course, that the motor's damn so bad that it couldn't be repaired, and I guess they're just hauling it back here for junk. Well, that's too bad, too bad.
Abner's jumping out of the car yonder.
Oh, yes,
Now
yes.
we'll find out what this is all about.
Yes, yes.
Hello, Mr. Abner. When did you get back? How are you?
Yeah, hello, Cedric. How are you, Squire? Oh, pretty good, Abner. Fine, in fact.
What's the idea of hauling that pigeon-toed pile of junk back here for?
Couldn't they repair it for you, Abner?
Did you have a nice trip, Mr. Abner?
Well, wait just a minute. Give me time. Baby, I can't answer everything at once. Hey, is that your new car there, Squire? Yes, that's it, Abner. Nice-looking job, isn't it? Yeah, it looks all right. Have you drove it yet? Or that is, down the street? No, I haven't, Abner. The man just delivered it a few minutes ago. Haven't had an opportunity to try it out yet. How would you like to get in and have a ride with me?
Hey, what's the matter with Lum? He's letting that driver pull him right on past the store here.
Well,
don't you know where he's at? Hey, Lum! Hey, here's the store over here, Lum.
Along, Grandpap. He knows what he's doing.
That accident must have shook him up worse than I thought.
It never done no such a thing. He's all right.
Well, why don't he stand?
Abner, he's not mad at me because he lost a bet, is he? Why, no, Squire. Couldn't be that. 'Cause, to be honest, I ain't so sure he's lost a bet. Well, I don't see how you can figure that. Have you drove your new car down the main street of Pine Ridge yet, Squire? Why, no, I just told you. I got it just a few minutes. Oh, my goodness alive. Is that what that Lum's doing now? Why, sure. The bet just said that you had to be the first to drive a 1946 automobile down the main street of Pine Ridge. Never said how you had to do it. I know his Lum's doing it.
That's right.
I don't see how you figure that. Well, he's sitting right there at the steering wheel, moving right along. He's driving. Look at him steer it there.
That's right, Squire.
Well, just a minute. This race isn't over yet. He hasn't reached the corner. I can still beat him.
Oh, boy, race.
Grandpap, think of some way to stop him quick, Grandpap. Grandpap, think of some way to stop him.
Abner, you can't hold that car back.
I hold it for a minute. What in the world's the matter with this tarnation thing anyway?
Well, you've got to put the keys in there, Mr. Squire.
Cedric, don't help him. Oh, yes, that's right, Cedric. Well, yes, the keys. Where'd I put those things now?
In your pocket, I think.
Yes, I know that, but what pocket?
I'm searching mine. Try your coat pocket there, the left side.
Cedric, will you hush up?
Well,
let's see, left side. Yes, here they are.
Right here, Lum's getting there.
Confounded luck to thunder. I got this dead-ratted key in here, and it won't turn.
Let's see.
Cedric, cut that. Get away from
Well,
there.
you must have the wrong key there, Mr. Squire.
I have not. These are the keys that came with the car. This thing's no good. I'm going to sell it. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, I mean, try that other key there.
Cedric.
See, there's two of them there. That one you're using is more likely for the back end of it.
Back in? You can't drive it from back there. Oh, yes.
Back there.
Yes, I see what you mean. Yes, I see what you mean. Yes, I'll do that. I dog it if he gets it started. I hope he runs over you, Cedric, you stool pigeon.
Well,
yes, that works fine. That works. Now we'll see who the winner is.
Hold it, Squire. You're too late.
What's that?
Lum's at the corner.
I dog his Lum's the winner. He win the bet.
Well, hooray for Mr. Lum.
Confounded luck. I've been tricked. That's what happened. I've been tricked.
And you lost a bet, too. Ain't no way you can get around that, Squire.
Well, I wouldn't have lost it, though, if I'd known what he was up to. He might have at least told me that. Well, you seen what he was doing, Squire. He done it right in front of your eyes. You stood right here and watched him.
That's right, Squire.
It isn't fair. It's cheating. That's
Stood
what it
right
is.
here and watched him. You ain't got a kick in the world coming.
You better get that $50 ready, too, because they're turning around heading back this way.
Yeah, get your money out, Squire.
Well,
$50.
No, don't worry. I'll pay. I'm a man of honor. I always pay my losses.
Oh, there's Mr. Lum jumping out of the car and running on ahead. He's
I
coming back
still
here.
say, though, that Lum should have given me a little warning of this. If it had been a fair race, I'd have beat him. There's no doubt about
Don't
it.
start making excuses.
No, cut.
You had all the time in the world to drive that jitney of yours down the street. Lum just outsmarted you, that's all.
Well, I wouldn't
Dad
say
wanted
that. No, I wouldn't admit to that at all.
He won the bet from you.
Hurry up, Lum. Squire's got your money ready for you.
Oh, and I'm sorry to take your money away from you, Squire.
Well, that's all right, I suppose, Lum. Bet's a bet. I'm at least a man of honor. I don't cheat, and I pay my debts. I still say, though, if you'd give a man a fair break, Lum.
Quit complaining, Squire, and pay him the $50. Hand it over to him.
Well, all right. Well, here you are, Lum. There's 2 20s and 10, $50 right there.
Yeah, much obliged, Squire.
No, not at
Next
all.
time, maybe you'll think twice before you make a bet with Lum Eddard. Brains is what counts in this world.
Yes.
Brains and knowing how to use it. That was the neatest one piece of headwork I ever seen. You take a feller of my talents, and you'll find a feller that always comes out on top.
Hey, Lum, I believe that fellow there wants to see you. The fellow with the mules that towed us in here. See him stand over there?
Oh, yeah. Come on over here and meet my friends. What is it you want to see me about?
The charges for towing your car down here.
Oh, yeah, sure. You may not know it, but you just helped me win $50. How much do the charges come to?
Well, figuring it by the mile plus my time,
Yeah.
$55.
Well, by having a team of mules tow his wrecked car up the main street of Pine Ridge, Lum finally managed to win his $50 bet from Squire Skin. The Squire was caught flat-footed by Lum's strategy and didn't get his car started in time. However, no sooner had Lum collected the $50 than he had to pay out $55 to the farmer whose mules had done the towing. Well, we'll soon see what happens next. Now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find the old fellows in the Jotham Down store. Lum is talking on the telephone. Listen.
$300? Grannies, that's pretty high, ain't it, Mr. Douglas? I see. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh. Well, I guess ain't nothing I can do about it then. It ain't no good to me like it is. All right then, Mr. Douglas. Yes, sir. Goodbye. Granny says it's going to cost $300 to fix that car of mine up to where it'll run again.
$300? That's more than a car's worth, ain't it?
No, the way prices are now, it's bound to be worth more than that.
Well,
But no matter what it's worth, I don't know where I'm going to get the $300 to have it fixed up.
yeah, you might could sell it.
Well, nobody's going to buy it in the condition it's in now. They don't want to buy nothing that won't run.
No.
Abner, how much money have you got in that sugar bowl at your house?
Oh, now wait a minute. Now stop right there, Lum. Me and Elizabeth had to understand about that sugar bowl money.
I understand it.
Yeah, we discussed it and finally come to a conclusion.
Uh-huh.
It's good to have things like that settled betwixt you and your woman.
Oh, just what conclusion did you come to?
Well, we come to the conclusion that if I ever laid my hands on that money again, she'd break both my arms.
Oh, well, that's a nice conclusion.
That's what she said.
I guess you wouldn't want to buy a half interest in a used car then.
No.
Well, I sure come out of that deal wonderful.
Ah.
First, I went a brand new car, and then I wrecked it. Then I had it towed into town, won $50 from Squire, and then had to pay out $55 for the towing charges.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's the matter with me.
Well, in the
My
first place,
head
Lum,
bones knit straight.
first place, you're stubborn-headed. In the second place, well, you always got your own opinions.
All right, now don't start running me down.
You want to know what was the matter with you? I'm just going to tell you that was all.
Well, I'll figure that out for myself.
I'll be glad to run over the list for you.
No, I wouldn't think of troubling you.
It ain't no trouble. I'm always glad to help a friend and partner. Now, I'd say your worst fault,
Abner, hush up.
That's what I was going to say. Right there. You won't listen to nobody. Now, your second worst fault.
Abner, just leave all that to me. I know what to do. I can handle everything myself.
Yeah, that's it, right there. You think you know so much and can handle everything yourself.
Abner, if you don't cut this out, I'm going to whop you right square on top of the head.
There's number 3. Always flying off the handlebars.
Will you please leave me out of this? I got enough trouble trying to figure out what to do about that car.
Ask for something, get mad when you tell me.
Can't afford to pay that $300, and the car ain't no good to me the way it is. Nobody'd want to buy it from me.
All right, doggies, wait a minute. Why don't you sell it the way you got it, Lum?
What do you mean?
Raffle it off. Sell tickets on it. Sell them for $1 apiece.
Well, nobody's going to buy tickets on a wrecked car.
Well, you don't need to tell them it's been wrecked.
Well, they're bound to find it out sooner or later.
The only one that'll find it out's the winner. You can give him his $1 back.
Yeah, that's right, ain't it?
Why, sure. That way you can raise the $300 and still have the car. Doggy, that's a better idea than I thought it was.
Wait a minute, though. That's unhonest, Abner. You can't do nothing like that. It ain't honest. No, I wouldn't do that under no condition. No, sir.
Well, maybe so.
Besides, everybody around here knows it's wrecked.
Of course, you could go over to Cherry Hill.
Abner, stop getting such ideas now. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Cherry Hill, huh?
Yeah.
No, that just ain't honest.
Well, it's the best idea we've had so far.
Yeah, there ought to be some way out of this. I've got to raise the $300 somehow, because I done told Mr. Douglas to go ahead and fix the car up.
Well, what in the world did you tell him that for when you knowed you couldn't pay for it, Lum?
Well, I don't know. The way he told it to me, it just seemed like there weren't nothing else I could say. Besides, I hate to let him know I never had that much money.
Well, he'd rather know it now than after he gets the work did. Yeah. If I was you, Lum, I'd call him... Wait a minute. There comes Squire Skimp. Maybe he'll be able to give you some ideas.
I reckon what he wants. More likely he studied up some loophole that says that bet of ours wasn't legal. Now he wants his $50 back.
Well, you're saying
get it.
You ain't got the 50 to give him. Well, howdy, Squire.
Yeah, come on in, Squire.
Well, thank you. How are my good friends today?
Oh, not even hardly tolerably, I don't think.
Why, what's your trouble, Lum?
Oh, it's that car of mine, Squire.
Oh.
Just found out it's going to cost me $300 to get that thing back in shape.
$300?
Yes, sir.
Well, I noticed the front end was pretty badly smashed up there, Lum. I shouldn't wonder it wouldn't cost you that. Of course, you're still ahead of the game, though, long as you won it in the first place.
Yeah, the only trouble is I ain't got the $300.
Oh, well, that is too bad. I had an idea about a raffle.
Abner, hush up.
How much of the $300 have you been able to raise, Lum?
Well, I got none of it.
No.
So it looks like I'm losing out no matter which way you look at it.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Lum. That car's worth something, regardless of what condition it's in. You could borrow some money against it, and pay for the repairs.
Could I?
Why, certainly. I'd be glad to handle that loan for you myself, Lum. Of course, on a car, in as bad a shape as that is, it would be quite a risk. As an out-and-out business proposition, I wouldn't be interested. But, put it on a friendly basis, why, I'd be more than glad to carry the loan for you.
Well, now, that's sure mighty decent of you, Squire.
Oh, tut, that's all right, and I'm glad to help.
You loan me $300, huh?
Yes.
Now, how does that work, Squire? Does that give you a sort of a mortgage on the car?
Well, yes, Lum, that's about what it amounts to, yes.
Of course, now, I don't know when I'm going to be able to pay you back, Squire.
Well, maybe I can help you figure that out, too, Lum. Make it easy on you, Want to help all I can.
Natural.
Of course, you've always got the value of the car itself to go on. Don't forget that.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Now, what do you think it'd be worth?
Well, the bad condition it's in, but considering that it is a new car, I'd say $600, Lum.
And is that much?
Well, yes. Well, of course, I'm stretching at a point or two, trying to give you the best deal possible. Friends,
Just never had no idea what cars are selling for these days.
Yeah, well, they're up. There's no doubt about it, Lum. Let's see now, here's the way that works out. The car's worth $600 as it is. But after it gets fixed up and you add on the repair bill, why, it'll be worth $900.
Granny, it's going up.
And you take the $300 from the loan and pay that to Mr. Douglas. That brings your interest in the car down to $600. You follow me, don't you, Lum?
Oh, yeah, I'm right with you.
Good. Then you owe me $300 on the loan, so you take that out of the $600, and it brings it down to $300.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. 3 from 6 is 3.
That means that you have a $300 equity in the car.
I have.
In other words, that's the amount of the car that you will then own. That's your interest in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the value it is to you. Do you see that, Lum?
Oh, yeah, sure. Clear as anything.
All right, now here's what I'm willing to do, Lum. I'm willing to take the car in on the loan. That means then that you're all square with me. Don't owe me anything. And as long as the loan money's already been paid off to Mr. Douglas, why, you don't owe anybody a red cent.
Well, I'll be there,
In other words, Lum, you can get out of this whole thing for absolutely nothing.
Well, Granny, this is a good deal. What do you want me to sign, Squire?
Well, just a minute. I've got some bill of sale blanks in my briefcase here. Luckily. Just put in a couple of figures here, Lum. You can sign on how come in there a little long with me.
You don't know how glad I am that you come along.
Well,
just
a minute. Lum, are you sure now at this deal?
Abner, answer the telephone. Can't you hear it ringing?
I'll answer, but don't sign nothing yet. Now.
I know what I'm doing.
Hello, Jot 'em down store. Abner Peabody doing the talking. Well, how are you, Ezra?
You got it ready for me to sign this, Squire?
Just about, Lum.
Oh.
Yeah, he's here. Just a minute, I'll call it. Lum, it's for you.
Yeah, just a minute. Put my name right here.
Lum, you're wanted on the telephone.
All right, I'll answer.
Look, here, Lum, sign this first. Just take a second here.
Abner, let go of my arm. Quit pulling.
Lum, I'm in a terrible hurry. If you don't sign it now, the deal's off. I've got to get back to the office. Urgent business, Lum. Come on, right there.
I'll sign. Abner, will you stop pulling me? I can't hardly write Fizzle.
But, Lum, don't do that now.
There you are, Squire.
Yes, fine. You made a good deal, Lum. Well, I'll see you later, man.
All right, Squire. Granny, the way you act sometimes, Abner, makes me ashamed of you.
Well, Lum,
give me that receipt.
Oh,
hello, Ezra. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I was putting across a little business deal. What was you want it? Just a minute. What's the matter with you?
Oh, the leg on this chair broke here.
For goodness sake.
Oh,
well, that's too bad, Ezra.
Store's a wreck. Car.
Yeah, that was the deal I was just closing.
Everything's falling to pieces.
How much?
Get out of that rocking chair, Geraldine.
Do you mean that? Oh, me. Well, I don't know where I can do anything about it or not. I'll see you, though, and call you right back, Ezra.
Sit down down here.
All right. Goodbye. Oh, what an idiot I am. Ezra's wanting to buy my car and he'd give me $700 for it, as it is.
$700?
Yes, sir. Did Squire leave a copy of that thing I signed? I want to see if there's some loophole in it.
I don't see none. All is on your desk where you signed it is bills from a hotel house and a circular. Well, for the land's sake, what did you write your name on this bill here for, Lum?
I never wrote my name on no bill.
Well, look there, that line across the bottom there, see it?
Yeah, that's my handwriting. Wait a minute. Hi, Granny's, I must have wrote my name there instead of that paper of Squire's.
Huh?
With you pulling on me and Squire yanking on the paper trying to get out of here with it, I must have missed it altogether. There's the one best mistake I ever made in my whole life. Out of my way, Abner. Let me get hold of that Ezra.
Lum almost fell victim to Squire Skimp's scheme to get Lum's wrecked car away from him for nothing. However, in the excitement caused by Abner trying to keep Lum from signing the bill of sale and Squire trying to hurry him before anything happened to queer the deal, Lum accidentally signed the wrong papers. Well, this happy mistake allowed him to take advantage of an offer of $700 from Ezra Seastrom. Well, we'll soon see what happens next. let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. As we look in on the little community today, we find the old fellows in their jot-em-down store counting the money from the sale of Lum's wrecked car. Listen.
Granny, looky there.
Yeah.
$700. 700 cool, crisp dollars. That's a pretty sight. Long green.
Yeah, riffle through them again, Lum. I just love that sound.
It is a good sound, ain't it? Just listen.
Oh, doggies, I love that. Is music. What's the first thing you're going to do with your money, Lum?
Well, I can tell you the first thing I ain't going to do.
Huh?
I ain't going to change.
Change?
I'm going to be the same old Lum Edwards I always was.
Oh, that's a shame.
What'd you say?
Oh, nothing. I just thought maybe this money'd help.
No, sir. I'm going right on ahead and speak to all my friends just like I always did. Just like they're as good as I am.
They'll appreciate it.
Money ain't going to turn my head. I'm going to be as common as Old Shoe. That's me, Old Shoe Edwards.
Ain't you even going to buy yourself a new pair of shoes?
No, sir, I ain't buying nothing.
Well,
I'm going to put this money in the bank where it stays. Always before, when I got a hold of a little money, first thing I knowed, I spent it for something foolish.
yeah.
And Granny, it's going to be different this time. I'm going to put it where I can't get my hands on it.
Ain't you going to spend none of it?
No, sir. Going to use that for my old age.
Your old age?
Yes, sir.
No, you had me worried there for a minute. Well, come on, get out the wish book, start ordering stuff.
Abner, if you're incinerating that I'm in my old age right now, you've got another thinker. I might have a few gray hairs in my head, but I'm still young.
Oh,
Young and rich. And this time I'm going to stay rich.
but I don't see what good it does to be rich if you can't make no use of it.
Well, having money in the bank gives you comfort of the mind.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to know it's there so that when something comes along...
Some flying-by-night scheme.
Oh, no, sir, sir. No, sir, I'm all done with them things.
Oh.
Them are for suckers. I ain't falling for none of that junk again as long as I live.
Well, I hope you're right, Lum.
Oh, there ain't no doubts about it. I done made up my mind, and that's all there are to it.
Well, I doggies good for you. I never thought I'd live to see the day to hear you talk this away. Special when you got a whole stack of folding money sitting right there in front of you.
Well, I've learnt my lesson. That's what I've done. I'm being smart from here on out.
Hooray for you.
Leastways, far as money's concerned, I am.
Well, I'm proud to hear it. When are you going to the county seat to put the money in the bank?
Well, I figured I'd go tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
It's too late to go today.
Oh.
But before I go to the bank, I'm going to take some of the money and go over...
Now watch it, Lum. Recollect what you just said. You're going to be smart from now on.
Well, wait till I finish.
Oh.
I'm going over to the wholesale house and pay up that bill we got there.
The bill for the store here?
Yes, sir. We ain't been able to pay a cent on that since we ordered that whole new stock of canned goods 2 weeks ago.
No.
You know, after we give away all them cans that never had no labels on them.
Yeah, I know. But, Lum, you oughtn't to have to pay that bill out of your own money. That's for the store.
Well, I want to do it, Abner. I like to get squared up with the wholesale house. Keep our credits good.
Well, yeah, but by rights, Lum, I ought to pay half of that bill. I just ain't got it.
Well, that's all right. Don't worry about that.
Well, I worry.
See, I figure that a good share of that bill's my own fault anyway.
Yeah.
I was the one that went there and ordered all them damaged goods. I was going to make a whole lot of money out of that grab bag idea, but we lost on it instead. Another one of my big ideas.
Yeah.
But I'm all done with that. All done with it. No more big ideas.
Well, sir, that's good. I still say, though, that you oughtn't to have to pay our bills anyway.
Well, Abner, me and you's been partners so long, it's hard to tell just whose bill is which. There's times when you paid my bills and I paid yours. I know you do the same thing if you was in my place. So just forget about it. It's done did.
Well, doggies, that's sure nice of you, Lum, I'll say that.
And while I'm in at the wholesale house, I might get a few other items that we need around the store, but after that's done, every cent of this money goes right smack into the bank.
That's the time.
I'm going to tell them to lock it up and throw the key away. Yeah, I'm going to tell... Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Look, Yana.
What?
Squire Skimp come out.
Oh, yeah.
I know he's madder than a wet setting hen at me for selling my car to Ezra Seastrunk instead of taking that deal of his.
Now, maybe you better get out of here before he talks you into switching back to his idea where you wouldn't get nothing out of it.
Oh, don't worry about that. Nobody's going to talk me in or out of nothing from now on. Where money's concerned, I'm doing my own thinking.
That's the time.
Standing on my own 2 flat feet. Standing flat on my own 2 feet.
Well, gentlemen.
Oh, howdy, Squire.
Come on in, Squire.
I hope you ain't mad about that little mix-up that happened yesterday, Squire.
No, that's all right, Lum. Tut, forget about it. That's the way business goes, you know. It was my own fault for not paying better attention, seeing to it that you signed a paper where you were supposed to sign it.
Yeah, I thought I was putting my name down on that bill of sale you had, but in the excitement, I wrote it on another piece of paper that was laying there, I reckon.
Yes, well, it was an unfortunate accident. And, Lum, I can't blame you for accepting a better offer. Has Ezzy paid you the $700 for the car yet?
Yeah, ever since. I've got it right here in my pocket.
Well, that's a nice price you got for that old junk heap there, Lum, yes indeed.
Yeah, sure was way yonder better than that offer of yours.
Yes, well, you're a smart businessman, Lum. I've always said that. You're the smartest man around Pine Ridge. I mean that, too, Lum.
Well, thank you, Squire.
Yes, sir, that's one thing I've always noticed about you, Lum. You know a good business deal when you see one. Almost magic the way you do it.
Wouldn't go so first to say that. Hardly.
Well, I just want to drop in and congratulate you on your good business judgment, Lum. In fact, I wish that you were going with me now and give me a little of that advice.
Where about you going, Squire?
Oh, no place, Lum. Just going to see a man in regards to a little investment I'd like to make. Don't know if I can still get in on it or not, though.
Investment, huh?
Yes. Well, I'll see you men later.
Yeah, so long, Squire.
What kind of investment, Squire?
Well, I'm really not supposed to tell them. It's so big that they say they don't want to get it noised around, you know, until they're underway. All they're waiting for now is just to close the investment.
I see.
Lum ain't interested.
No, I know he's not.
No, of course not.
So long, Squire.
They say it's pretty big, huh?
Yes. Oh, well, I don't suppose it'd hurt to tell you men. I know I can trust you.
Yeah, sure.
You've heard of television, have you, Lum?
Television?
Yeah.
Is that it?
You know, television is going to be one of the biggest things in the post-war world.
Yeah.
Going to sweep the country. They're going to have television sets in homes from coast to coast.
Well, did they ever get it around from behind the corner?
Right,
I've been hearing about it being around the corner for years.
Well, that's what I plan to do, pull it around now, Lum.
They ain't closed these investments yet, you say?
No.
Every night, millions and millions of people will sit in their homes in front of their television sets watching pictures, just like in a motion picture theater.
Great.
Now, what do you do when you're sitting in a moving picture theater, Lum?
Well, you watch the picture, natural.
Well, yes, but I mean, what else do you do?
Oh, you mean hold hands?
Oh, no, you eat popcorn, don't you?
Oh, yeah, sure. What's the matter with
Why,
you?
sure, you can't enjoy a picture show without having some popcorn to eat.
Of course not. Well, sir, now, there's a big company. I'm not at liberty to divulge the name, but this company has the television popcorn concession for the entire United States.
It's got what now?
They're making, Lum, a small popcorn vending machine which is going to be attached to old television sets.
Well, I'll be dead.
Yes.
Is that what you're investing in?
Wait now, Lum, it's something much bigger than that. There's another company, this outfit is also keeping its name a secret for the present. This company has been granted the sole rights for supplying the popcorn for the popcorn machine. Door-to-door service, you know. You can imagine how many people they're going to have to employ, Lum. Going to have operators in every city, town in the United States. Why, it's $1 billion business is what it is. $1 billion easy.
Well, you say you want me to go along and advise you, huh?
Lum, recollect your resolve.
Is this man you're going to see president of this company?
No, Lum. He's connected with something much bigger than that.
Bigger?
Yeah, Lum, did you ever stop to think that this popcorn company has to get their popcorn from someplace?
Well, natural.
They're going to be so busy keeping all those machines supplied they won't have time to grow it themselves, you know.
No, I reckon they would.
So where do they get it? From the earth, from the soil. The greatest investment a man can make today. I shouldn't tell you this, Lum, but this man that I'm going to see has an option on 10 acres of land. All that's keeping him from planting that in popcorn is a few paltry dollars. Just a few investors go in with him. Lum, do you know that the man who owns a piece of popcorn land today will not only control the television industry, but he stands to make himself independently wealthy. Well, so long, men. I'll see you later.
Hey, Squire, wait a minute.
Tom,
Squire.
come back here. Recollect your old age.
That's just what I'm doing.
Well, come on back here. You don't want to buy no little piece of land.
Piece of land, nothing.
Huh?
If I can talk Squire and his friend into it, I'm going into the telephone business.
Into the what?
Television business.
Oh.
Goodness, this is a chance I've been looking for all my life. The popcorn television business. All right, Grannies, that's for me.
Well, Lum unintentionally spent most of his money at the county seat auction sale for 5 cases of hats, which he really didn't want. After the cases were delivered, they turned out to contain not men's hats, as Lum had assumed, but women's hats. And what's worse, the hats were not completed. However, Lum is determined to make some money out of the merchandise. And we'll soon see what happens next. Now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Lum back in the feed room down store. Abner is just walking through the doorway.
What in the world are you doing back here in the feed room, Lum?
Oh, my goodness, scared the daylight.
Oh, excuse me. Doggy.
Morning, Abner.
I never even knowed you was here. Here the Norris back here, and I thought it was a cat or something.
No, it's me.
Yeah, I can see it is now. That hat on, it's easy. What are you doing, anyway? Well, you got them long planks on them boxes for and all this junk scattered around here.
I'm fixing this up into a millinery shop.
Military shop?
Millinery shop.
Huh?
This is where I'm going to make women's hats.
Oh, for the land's sakes, Lum. Ain't you give up that idea yet?
Of course not. Why should I give up an idea that's going to make us a fortune?
Fortune? Prattle.
Well, Abner, we got to do something with all that junk I bought at that auction sale.
Burn it.
It ain't my fault it turned out to be women's hats instead of men's like I thought it was going to be.
Lum, you could have asked them what you was buying before you walked up there and paid them the money.
Well, they said hats, and I'd just taken it for granted they was men's.
Yeah, wouldn't even be so bad if they'd actually been women's hats. But they ain't even that. All you got here is veils and feathers and junk to make them out of.
Well, just twixt me and you, Abner, I'm glad that's what they turned out to be.
Glad?
Why, sure. This way we can make them up ourselves and get twice as much money for them. 3 times, maybe.
I don't see how you figure that, Mom.
Well, this makes some exclusive models.
Exclusive?
Yeah. That means there ain't no other hat like it in the whole world.
Well, more than likely be that all right time you get done with them.
That's what I mean. And that's what women are willing to pay big money for.
There.
Now, you take men, folks, why, they always try to dress like one another.
Yeah.
But women don't want to wear nothing that looks like anything any other woman's wearing. Don't ask me why. That's just the way it is.
Oh.
But anyway, that's how we're going to make our fortune. Selling exclusive models.
We are, huh?
Yes, sir. Bet your last dollar we are.
No, you bet your I'll keep mine.
See, I'm practical all set up here to go into business. I've been here since about 6 o'clock this morning fixing things up.
Well, now, Lum, let's just be honest. Do you figure you can actually make women's hats?
Why, sure, there ain't nothing to it. See these long planks? This is my work table.
Oh.
And I got this hat junk sort of scattered along there on a kind of a assembly line base.
Like to head over at the war plant?
That's just what gave me the idea.
Well.
Now, look here. In this pile's the brims. And here's the crown. And here's the ribbons. And there's feathers. And there's flowers. That last stack there's just doodads.
Doodad.
Yeah, all I do is just walk along, grab a brim and a crown and a ribbon and a feather and glue them together. Slap on a flower and a doodad and hang a veil on it. And you got it. Exclusive model.
Is that the way they make hats?
Well, that's the way I'm going to make them.
Well, I thought you said they was all going to be different. The way you're doing it sounds to me like they're all going to come out alive.
Oh, no, I'll mix them up. Feathers on some, flowers on others.
Doodads on others.
And every once in a while, I'm going to shut my eyes and make up an extra good one.
Well, I don't know, Lum.
Feel around and grab the first thing I come to.
I don't believe you'll ever get the women folks around here to buy them things after you get 'em made.
Well, I don't know why not. After the hats I've seen the women wearing at church yesterday, they'll wear anything. I know that.
Well, I'll admit they do wear some of the outlandishest things I ever seen in my life.
Of course they do. And the worse looking they are, the better the women likes them.
They must.
That's the way the feminine female mind works, I reckon. That is, if it works at all.
Well, I'll admit you're right there, yeah.
And the more terrible looking a hat is, the more women are willing to pay for it.
There, huh?
Now, grannies, I know good and well I can make them look just as bad as anybody. Worse even.
Yeah, well, when you put it that way, I reckon maybe you can make a success out of yourself in this business.
Oh, I know I can. I'll make hats that's so outlandish, women will be proud to wear them.
Well.
To be fighting over them.
Huh.
Don't know why I never thought of going into this business a long time ago. Could have been retard by now.
I still ain't so sure that women are going to buy hats made by you, though, Lum.
Well, you just wait and see. I'll let you in on a little secret. Miss Emmeline's going to be the first to wear one of them.
How do you know?
Of course, I'm going to give her one for a present.
Oh.
I'm going to start right now and make the out-cappingest one hat you ever seen in your life. You got to get it done right away so she can wear it to the Boating and Mandolin Club's annual pig roast.
Well, that'd be nice, but I don't see what you want to get her fancied up for. Didn't you say that Frank Foster's going to take her?
No, I just said I knowed he was aiming on asking her.
Oh.
But I figure if I give her this new hat, she'll turn him down and go with me. She won't even know he's alive.
Well, I don't know whether that'll work or not, Lum. You might be able to make the hat, but I doubt if Miss Emmeline will wear it.
Why do you keep saying that for? Why do you think that women folks won't wear these hats I'm going to make?
'Cause you're a man, that's why. They don't want to wear none that's made by a man. That's woman's work.
Well, now, that just shows how much you know about this, Abner. Most of the famous big hat designers is men folks.
That I doubt.
Well, it's the truth. I read all about it in an article in a magazine.
It said that men actually made women's hats.
Yes, sir. Give the names of a whole batch of them. Can't recollect them offhand.
What I thought.
One of them was Fred John, or John Fred maybe it was. Then there's another, and I think his name was Willie Dashade.
Willie?
I think that's what it was. Then there's another, and Mr. Scalparelli.
Scalparelli?
Something like that.
Oh, he does need a hat. How did it happen? He ever run in with the Indian, try to sell him one of his hats?
No, that was just his name. He wasn't actual scalp.
Oh.
I don't think.
Good.
Besides, he's a Frenchman, and I don't believe many Indians gets over to France.
No, I don't reckon them canoes will hold up for a long trip like that. Is all these fellers Frenchmen?
No, I don't know. I think most of the others is, though. Seems like the hats sell for higher prices if they're designed by a Frenchman.
They do, huh?
Yeah. You know, I was just thinking, might be a good idea if I could change my name up to where it sounds sort of Frenchmanish.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Ain't hit on nothing good yet.
Scalped Eddards?
Oh, no, it don't sound French.
Oh.
Not with that Eddards on there.
Well, leave it off, then. Just scalped.
Oh, no. It's got to be something more like Pierre or Garcia or Manuel or Lafayette.
Yeah, that's good. Lafayette Eddards. That's a good name for you.
No, that don't sound just right. I'd like to get a law in it.
Like to get a what in it?
Law.
Huh?
Law, you know, like that fella named Viva La France.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. How about Lum a la mode?
Oh, that's for pie.
I'll make it pie a la mode. Or no, that wouldn't work, no.
No.
Pierre a la mode. How's that?
You better let me figure this out for myself.
Lum, I'm just trying to help you is what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, I'll get it myself. Let's see here. There's Antoine.
Where?
I mean, that's a French name,
Oh,
Antoine.
thought he was going by.
And then Jackass is always good.
Well, you don't want to go around calling yourself a donkey.
I said Jackass.
I heard you.
That's the French word for Jack.
Oh, well, that's good. Use that. Jack Eddards. That's a good
Abner, I
name.
told you once I'd figure this out for myself.
Well, I'm letting you do it. Jack was your idea, not mine. I ain't saying nothing, just listening.
I might could just take some French words and make up a name out of them. Only trouble is I don't know hardly any French words.
Me neither. Jack's about the only one I know. I learned that from you.
About the only ones I know are Parley's Val Francis and...
What does that mean?
Oh, it means how do you do Francis, I think.
Oh.
And the other one is we.
We? Well, that's an American word. Means me and you, us.
Not in French, it don't.
Huh?
Means yes, we. O-U-I.
O-U-I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 'cause they don't even know how to spell it. Somebody ought to tell them.
Wait a minute. I recollect a couple of other foreign words I run across in the magazine. Miss Emmeline told me they was French.
Well.
And I think it's just what I want for a name.
What are they?
Bon Mott.
Bon Mott?
Yes, sir. Hats by Bon Mott of Pine Ridge.
Oh.
From now on, Abner, that's my name. Now, don't never call me nothing else.
All right.
Just forget Mum Eddard's ever existed.
Good.
Only feller you know around here is Bon Mott. You understand?
Yeah,
that?
sure, Mr. Bon Mott. Well, howdy, Mr. Mott. How you, Bon, old
I think
boy?
I heard the phone ringing.
Huh?
You better get in there and answer.
Yeah, oh, sure. Yeah, I'll get
And while you're in there, grab a couple of bottles of glue so I can get to work on these hats. Or never mind, I'll go with you and get it myself.
Well, here, if you're coming in here with me, Lum, you can just answer the phone.
No, you go on and answer it. I've got a big inspiration for a hat here.
All right. See, right now, that hat business going to get him out of work. Hello, John 'em Down Store. Abner Peabody doing the talking. Oh, yes, Mom. How are you today? No, only fella around here is just me and Mr. Bon Mott.
That's the time,
Bon Mott. He's a hat maker.
French.
Oh, I see. Well, you better talk to Mr. Mott.
With doodad.
Well, if you don't want to, you don't have to, I don't reckon. Well, all right. Well, that's too bad. Goodbye.
Yeah, that name sounds good, Abner. Who is that you're talking to?
Oh, Miss Emmeline.
Well, Miss Emmeline?
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute here. What does she want?
Why, she said Frank Foster's over at the schoolhouse asking her to go to the pig roast, and she wanted to know first if you was going to ask her, 'cause she'd rather go with you, but long as you wasn't here while she's going on with him.
Abner, you idiot. Why didn't you let me talk to her?
Well, you told me that from now on. Hey, wait a minute, Bon Mott. Put down that baseball bat now.
Well, yesterday, Lum launched his career as a women's hat designer by assuming a new name, Bon Mott of Pine Ridge. Mr. Mott is determined to turn out nothing but exclusive models from the 5 cases of old brims, crowns, flowers, and plumes he unintentionally bought at the county seat auction sale the other day. Abner is not in accord with this new business venture, but this has no effect on Lum, or Bon Mott. Now, we'll soon see what happens next. Now, let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Abner in the Jot 'em Down store. Grandpappy Spears is just entering. Listen.
Come in. Oh, well, howdy, Grandpa. I thought you was somebody.
No, it's just me.
Oh, yeah. Thought you was old Curly Crosby there at first when you first walked in.
Now, wait a minute. Them's fighting words.
Clayton Crosby?
I won't take that off of you.
You both
I'll
look off.
scuffle you. I'll clinch with you.
Now, Grandpap, don't get mad. You do look alike, though. Walk along there, hobbling along.
You're just joshing.
No,
I never had nothing to do, so I thought I'd drop over. Well, oh, me sakes, what in the world are them pigeon-toed things?
Them?
Yeah.
Them is women's hats.
Hats?
Yeah.
Looks like what's left over after you had a remnant sale. Or a fight won.
Well, don't let Bon Mott hear you say that.
Bon Mott?
Yeah, he's a feller that makes them hats. I hate to admit it, Grandpap, but that does look like a bunch of junk sitting there. but there ain't nothing I can do about it.
Well, who is this Bon Mott? I never heard of him before.
Well, to be honest, it's actual Lum, that's who it is.
Lum?
Yeah, but he don't want you to call him Lum no more. He's Mr. Mott from now on. A Frenchman.
In a disguise?
Yeah, French he is, he says.
Frenchman?
Yeah.
Well, Lum ain't no more of a Frenchman than Cedric is.
I know he ain't, but he's got it in his head to where he believes he is one now. Goes around saying parleys, booze, and all that stuff. I don't know what he's talking about half the time. I don't think he does neither.
Well, he never did, near as I could figure out.
Yeah, he's got his mustache waxed up stiffer than a board. Got the ends of it turned upwards now instead of downwards like he always has.
Oh, that Lum. That's Lum.
Yeah, mind out you don't get too close to that mustache neither, Grandpa. Don't get close to it, you'll get stabbed. He ain't safe to be around.
Well, you better not go stabbing me. I'll clinch with him. No foreigner gets away with nothing with Milford Spears.
He's wearing a tam o' shanter on his head.
Tam o' shanter?
Well, he calls it a beret, I believe.
Oh, it was a restaurant.
No, he says all Frenchmen wear that kind of hat. Actually, all it is just an old cap he borrowed from Cedric and taking a bill off of it.
Oh, that's a shame. Be glad to chip in some money and help him get something decent to wear on his head.
Well, he wants to wear that. Says as long as he's a famous hat designer, why, he's supposed to wear one of them things. I don't understand it myself. Just to be honest, Grandpap, he's the silliest one human I ever laid eyes on. I'm just mighty nigh ashamed to be in partnerships with him.
Well, he surely ain't serious about being a women's hat maker, is he?
Oh, he's dead serious. Says he's going to make that his life's work. Yeah, he thinks he's got talents for that now.
Sassy fresh. Well, has he sold any of them hats there?
Why, no, he ain't sold a one of them. Any woman customer that comes in here just looks at him and laughs. I tried to sell a couple of them, but the women said they wouldn't be so dead in one of the things.
They make me sad.
Well, just to be honest, as near as I can figure out, the hats that them women folks is wearing when they come in here ain't a bit better off than these that Lum is selling, I'll say that right now.
Kind of got yourself out on a limb there, didn't you?
Well, a little, but it's hard to describe women's hats.
Yes, it is.
So awful.
Well, you're right there.
Oh,
the monstrosities that some of the women wear is enough to scare you half to death.
Oh, they'll do it. They'll scare you.
That's how come the widow Jessup to lose her man.
Widow Jessup?
One day she bought a new hat and come out of the store to where a man was sitting for her, waiting in the buggy, and the horse seen the hat and shied and bolted and taken out of there like a scared rabbit.
Well.
And she ain't never seen neither the horse nor her man again.
Oh, that ain't true,
She advertised for the horse, but she ain't never saw neither one.
I don't believe it. Don't believe it. The horse couldn't read anyway if she put the ad in the paper.
Charlie Redfield says it's actual so.
Oh, well, Charlie.
He says it. I heard him. He said it out loud. He said it.
Well, Grandpap, you know good and well anything Charlie Redfield tells you, there ain't more than half the truth in it.
Well, that's right.
Why, you couldn't believe him.
Oh, Abner.
There's Lum called me. Bon Mott.
Oh, is he here?
Yeah, he's back in the feed room. Called that his millinery
Abner,
shop.
come here a minute, will you?
Yeah, be there in just a minute, Bon. Come on with me, Grandpap. Maybe you can help me try to talk him out of this silly idea.
Yeah, all right.
You tell him he ain't never going to sell none of them hats. Not even if he gives them away. Just lay it on heavy.
Just leave it to me, Abner.
Well,
hurry up, Abner.
Yeah, I'm coming. Right in here, Grandpap, right through.
I know where to go. Quit shoving.
Well, come on in here, then. Recollect.
What I wanted to show you, Abner...
excuse me a minute, Bon. Mr. Spears, I want you to shake hands with Mr. Mott.
Oh, Polly's Bouse, Mr. Monsieur. How's that now?
That means howdy-do, French.
Oh. Party-boo to you, too, Mr. Mop. Gracias.
What was it you wanted, Bon?
Abner, don't be so familiar.
My
name is Bon Mott, not just Bon.
Oh, excuse me.
Bon Mott of Pine Ridge. Hat designer extraordinary.
Extra what?
Ordinary.
Well, I'm glad you finally admitted to it. Lum, why don't you give up this silly idea?
Give it up?
Why, sure.
Right when I'm on the doorstep of success?
Oh.
Right when I've just created up my masterpiece? Just wait till I show it to you. The divinest one thing I've thrown together yet.
Divinest?
Yes, sir.
That does it.
That's what I called you in here for, to see it.
I was afraid of that.
It's really a chick hat, that's what it is.
What kind?
Chick.
Now, Lum, that's silly. It was bad enough when you was trying to make hats for women folks, but little chicken.
Abner, chick is smart.
I don't care how smart the chick is. It can't keep no hat on while it's running around the hen house.
Of course
Hopping
not.
around on one foot trying to hold a hat on with the other.
I guess he puts his wings up over his head and holds it down.
That won't
Just
do it.
a minute
Make him
now.
a bonnet.
The trouble with you fellas is you don't know nothing about this business. The word chick ain't got nothing to do with chickens. It's a French word. It means smart, classy, stylish.
Oh.
And here is the last word in stylish hats. Just set your eyes on this one.
That?
Yes, sir.
Is that a hat, Lum?
That is a hat.
Oh.
Exclusive hat by a Bon Mott of Pine Ridge.
Well, I'll be a polka-dotted possum. See what I mean, Grandpap?
Yeah, I understand, Abner. Lum, you better give this idea up while you still can. Thing like this gets hold of a man, ain't no telling where it'll lead to. Fact is, I think you done blowed your top as it is.
Yeah, Lum, Grandpap's right.
Yeah, you flipped your lid, old boy.
You better listen to him, Lum.
Snapped your cap. Well, now, wait a minute. Just wait till I explain this new hat to you before you go making all them incinerations again me. This hat is going to be the rage of 2 continents.
Which two?
Well, I ain't decided yet. America's one of them.
Oh, well, I was afraid we'd
know
get it.
that. I think Paris is the other. But just let me show you this hat. Now, you notice there's a bird sitting up here on the top amongst these flowers.
Yeah, I can see that. What's that supposed to be, a crow?
No, it's a bluebird, I think.
Bluebird?
A bluebird of happiness.
He's got a suntan. He's black.
Now, at a first glance, you'd think it was just put up there to make the hat look pretty.
I don't know what would give you that idea.
But that's just half of it. The bird is on a pivot.
On a what?
Pivot.
Looks
Spins
like he's
around.
on a hat there.
Swings around in the wind.
It does.
In other words, that little bird sitting there is also a weather vane.
Let me blow on him.
Well,
Doggies, he does swing a little there, don't he? He'll get dizzy swinging around like that.
well, you ain't supposed to wear it in a cyclone.
Well, I'll admit, Lum, the hat would look better sitting on top of a barn than it would on a woman's head. Wait a minute, Lum, this thing's wore out already. Look at there, it's got a hole in the brim of it.
No, I put that there on a purpose.
Did the scissors slip?
No, see, this brim sort of big and floppy and comes down low over one eye.
Oh,
This hole I put in here is a safety measure.
for the bird to see through, huh?
No, the lady can look through that hole when she's crossing the street and see if any cars or buggies are coming up on that side of her.
That's a good idea. If she's wearing that hat, they'll be aiming at her. I can tell her that right
Now,
now.
you'll notice there's fur around the brim there.
That to keep the bird warm?
No, well, that brim is detachable and can slip down over her head, and she's got a fur collar. Illuminates having to buy a neck piece.
What do you do with the rest of the hat? Throw it away?
Of course not, Mr. Smart Aleck.
You could drink out of that bowl, I
Now,
reckon.
here's the greatest feature of the whole thing. You notice this cellophane here in both the front and the back of the crown?
Yeah, I was looking at that. Did you run out of material?
No, them are little windows I put in there.
Windows?
Yeah, that's for going to the moving picture shows.
Oh, no shades, huh?
See, this way the woman can sit here and leave her hat on. The fella sitting behind her can see the picture by looking through them windows.
My doggone, now that is a good idea.
Why, of course it is.
Just
Yeah.
too bad you can't sell none of them.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Lum, you know good and well no woman's going to buy hats like this that you're making. You might just as well admit it, Lum. We've had them others sitting out there in the store all day long. There ain't been a woman that's come in here to even give them a second look.
Yeah, they ain't been selling very fast, have they?
Very fast. They ain't been selling, period.
No, they won't buy them, Lum. Might as well give it up.
Women don't come in here to buy hats, Lum. They never have and they never will. You know that.
Yeah, you might be right.
Why, of course I am. This just ain't the kind of a place for it.
Abner's dead right, Lum. Yes, sir.
Just
sir.
might as
Yes,
well
sir.
face it
Yes,
right
sir,
now,
yes, sir.
Lum.
Well, to be honest, I've been thinking that same thing myself today.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
They just ain't in the habit of buying their hats here.
Of course not.
So we've got to do something to get them into that habit.
Huh?
Got to do something to start the ball rolling. And I think I know just the thing that'll do it, too. A style show.
Style show.
Yes, sir. We're going to put on the dad-blamedest hat style show right here in the Jot 'em Down store that any woman's ever saw.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Grannies, let me get to that phone. I'll make a public announcement about it right now. Creations thought up, designed, and made by Bon Mott.
Well, yesterday, Lum, or Bon Mott, as he now calls himself, designed a few more women's hats and turned out what he considers his masterpiece. However, he was soon deflated when Abner pointed out that nobody was even looking at his new creations, much less buying them. And so, in order to properly launch his career as a hat designer, Lum decided to put on a big style show at the store. Well, we'll soon see what happens next. Now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Lum, or Bon Mott, and his partner in the Jot-'em-Down store making plans for the big show. Listen.
Yeah, let me see. Let me run over this list once more. See what all we still got to do. I think I've thought of everything.
Lum, I'm feared I ain't going to be much help to you. I don't know what they have at a style show. I ain't never been to one of them.
Well, I ain't neither. It's like I've been telling you, all they do is just get a batch of women folks in there and set them down, and then they have some young, pretty girls, models they call them, walk in front of them with these new clothes on. And then the other women fall all over themselves to buy the stuff because they think it'll make them look like the young, pretty girls.
Does it?
Well, offhand, I'd say no. But that ain't our worry. Let's see here now. Folding chairs, 150. You and Cedric can pick them up over at the church tomorrow.
We can, huh?
Yeah, flowers. Cedric has promised he'll go out and pick some wild flowers to decorate the store up with, and you can go out and help him.
I can, huh?
Yeah, music. I talked to the Macmillan boys, and they said they'd be glad to come over and play for the style show if they can get their chores done up early in the morning. Maybe you and Cedric can go over and help them.
We can, huh?
Yeah, refreshments. Now, Luke Spears is going to make up a couple of 100 sandwiches and a few jugs of lemonade, and you and Cedric will have to run down there and pick them up.
We will, huh?
Yeah, and then I want you to pass out the victuals and lemonade them when the time comes.
That'll be nice.
Programs, you and Cedric can stand at the door and hand them out.
We can, huh?
Yeah, models.
Now, wait. Whoa.
Huh?
Stop right there. That's where we draw the line. Me and Cedric ain't gonna be the models.
I never said you was gonna be.
You's having us do everything else. Oh, 'cause that's one thing we ain't gonna do, though. You might just as well get that straight here and now, Lum.
All right, just calm down. Don't go flying off in the handlebars.
That's out. O-U-T, out.
You know, this is one thing I've been having trouble with. I've tried to get hold of several women folks around here to do the modeling, but none of them say they can make it.
Don't blame them.
I talked to Miss Emmeline a while ago and asked her if she'd try to get the parent and teachers group to help out. She's going to let me know.
Oh.
See what else I got on the list here now.
Boy, don't expect me to do anything else. I'm wore out from just thinking about all the junk you got lined up for me there now.
Well, there ain't much else to do. About all I'll need you for is to clean out the store and set up all the chairs and get some vases to put the flowers in and rope off an aisle for the models to walk up and down in.
Well, now, just a minute, Lum. What are you going to do at this style show?
What am I going to do?
Yes, sir. Or ain't I supposed to ask that?
Granny's, I got to stand up there and tell them about these hats. After all, I'm the designer of them.
You mean you going to stand up there and actually admit it?
Why, natural.
Well, I guess you will have your hands full at that.
And that reminds me, I want you to introduce me, Abner.
Who to?
Why, the women that come to the style show. Natural.
Well, you know all of them, Lum.
I mean, make a little speech introducing me. Don't forget, I ain't Lum Edders no more. I'm somebody else.
Well, you're smart there.
I'm Bon Mott, the French designer.
They're bound to know you, Lum, even though you have got your mustache all waxed up and pointed and wearing that tam o' shanter.
Beret.
Whatever you call it, they'll know you. I know they will.
Well, I don't care. It's just the idea of it. Man's got a right to change his name if he wants to.
Yeah.
For all they know, Bon Mott might actually be my right name. I've just been using Lum Edders all these years. Anyways, that's how I want you to introduce me.
All right, anything you say. It's your funeral, not mine.
I think maybe to start things off, I'll make a little speech in French.
French? Why, you don't know that language.
No, but I can learn. Granny's, I've got till tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. Well, what happens next now after your speech? Wait a minute. There comes Cedric. You better start telling him all the things he's supposed to do, too.
Yeah, he knows most of them already.
Yeah, howdy, Cedric. You better get in here and get to work.
Yes, Mom. Say, Mr. Lum, Miss Emmeline sent me over to tell you something.
Well, good. Did she get hold of the women in the parent-teacher's outfit?
No, Mom, she said none of them could do it.
They couldn't, huh? Oh, me, what am I going to do for models now?
She said to tell you she's awful sorry.
Well, that was nice of her.
Granny, you can't have a style show without models. That's the main thing you gotta have. Well, I've tried everybody I know, and as long as the show's set for tomorrow, it's too late to try to get anybody from Cherry Hill or wait a minute.
Lum, what are you looking at me for that way?
Listen, Abner.
Now, Lum.
Abner, many's the time when you've been in trouble, and I've been the one that's come to your help.
No.
Sacrificed everything to help my old friend out, no matter what it was.
Lum, you can stop right there. I know what you're leading up to, and the answer is no. Hey, Cedric, where you going? I need your help here.
Well, I'll be back after a while. I promised Clarabelle I'd run an errand for her. I'll see you later.
Cedric! Dad, blame that
Now,
boy.
let's look at this sensible, Abner.
No.
I've invested practical all my money in this hat business.
That's your
I spent days back there in that feed room making and designing them hats. I've worked my head to the bone, punched my fingers full of holes. If that style show don't go on tomorrow, I'm ruined. I'll lose everything.
I know all that.
You don't know how much this means to me, Abner. Here I am on the doorstep of a great career. But now, for the want of a friend, just one single friend, I'm wiped out. Bankrupted before ever I get started, even.
Lum, I hate to see you lose out.
Oh, it's all right. I don't care. My whole life's been this way.
Oh, baby.
Whatever I've tried, something or somebody has always helped me down. Just meant to be a nobody, I reckon. A nothing.
Well, now, Lum.
Oh, just forget it. I can get along over at the poor farm. That is, if they'll let me in there. Or likely somebody will study up something to keep me out of there, too.
Well, I'll help you.
Will you, sure enough?
I mean to get in the poor farm.
Oh.
Be glad to write you a good recommend. I know the fellow.
No, don't bother. I don't want to put you out now.
I'll do it.
I might just join up with the hobos, tramp the highways, follow the tracks.
Oh.
I'll die someday. Nobody'll even know it. Nobody'll even care. I'd hate to say that anybody was to blame for all this. Especially somebody that was supposed to be my friend.
Lum, exactly what would I have to do to be a model?
Oh, just forget it, Abner.
No,
I don't want to be a success, no way. Don't care if I'm a failure or not.
Lum, I ain't saying that I'll do it. But if I was to do it, just tell me all I'd have to do.
Oh, I wouldn't think of asking you to do it, Abner.
Well, all right then.
But all you got to do is just put on a hat and parade down in front of the women with it on, swing around a couple of times, and then go back to the feed room and take it off, and put another one on, and do it all over again. Actual nothing to it.
That's all, huh?
Yeah, that's all there are to it. But I wouldn't think of asking you to do it.
I wouldn't think of doing it neither.
Now, wait a minute, Abner. You got to do it. I'll give you a half interest in the hat business. I'll do anything. Please, Abner.
Well, I don't know.
Just try it once.
Oh.
Just put on one of the hats, and I'll show you how to walk and where to go. You'll see how easy it is.
I know how easy it is, but Lord, me doing it in front of all them women folks, Lum, I'd be the laughing stocks of Pine Ridge.
No, you wouldn't, Abner.
Oh.
The women don't care who the hat's on. All they want to do is see the hats. I bound you they'll never even notice who's wearing them. Now, come on, let's try it once.
Well, all right. If you see somebody coming in the store, I know that you better let me know so that I can get that hat off before they see me, though. I'll tell you that.
I'll do that. Now, let's say the women folks are all setting up towards the front part of the store there.
Which one of these hats you want me to put on?
Try on my masterpiece there.
The one with the weather vane on it?
Yeah. That one with the fur brim and the windows in for folks to look through at the moving picture show.
All right. Hope Grandpappy Spears don't find out about this.
Oh, no, you got it on sideways there.
Well, the weather vane was pointing this way.
Well, you don't go by that. That changes anyway. The windows go in the front and back. There, now you got it. Let me look at you now.
Oh, I feel silly, Lum.
I wonder if this is such a good idea after all.
No.
Abner, would you mind just shaving off your beard for one day?
No, sir, if I've got to do that, you can forget the whole idea right here and now.
All right. You don't have to do that. We might just put heavy veils on all the hats.
Yeah, a good canvas one would suit me, about 5 feet long.
Now then, here's the line of march I sort of had mapped out. You'll come out of the feed room and stroll down this way.
Stroll?
Yeah.
Stroll?
Stroll down this way till you come to the pickle barrel, and then angle off sort of slant-wise that way till you come to the cracker barrel, and swing back towards the stove, turn around twice, and go back in the feed room. Now try it.
All right, here goes.
Stand up straighter, Abner, and don't clump your feet. Try to walk more graceful.
I'm walking the only way I know how.
You're modeling a hat, not shoving a plow. Hold your arms out.
My arms out.
Sort of bend your elbows.
Uh-huh.
Now make your hands look dainty. Get them little fingers curled up
I
there.
quit.
Now, Abner, wait a minute.
No, sir, I'm through. I'm done. I wouldn't do this if you paid me $1 million, Lum. I don't care if it ruins you and you go to the poor farm and everything. This is one thing I ain't going to do.
Abner, don't you realize this means I'll have to call the style show off?
I don't care. Call it all.
All right, then. I guess I better get on the phone and make another announcement. Tell them the whole thing's off.
There comes Cedric again. You can tell him to start working on them plans, too.
Hey, Mr. Lum, can some of the girls in Clarabelle's Woodcraft and Leather Tooling Club be models in your style show?
Models? You mean they'll actually do it?
Yes, Mom. They're initiating some new members, and Clarabelle needs one more terrible thing for them to do.
This is it.
Aye, Granny Cedric, send them over. The style show is saved. And just mark my words, tomorrow at this time, Bon Mott's hats will be the talk of the town. And you smart Alex will be laughing out of the other side of your face.
Everything is set for Lum's big style show, which is to launch him on his career as a hat designer and introduce his new line of exclusive women's hats. His biggest problem, that of getting models for the style show, was solved yesterday when the Older Girls Woodcraft and Leather Tooling Club offered some of their new members who needed some terrible initiation task to perform. Well, we'll soon see what happens next. Now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Abner in the chair-filled Jot-'em-Down store. Grandpappy Spears is just entering. Listen.
Yeah, howdy.
Howdy, Grandpap.
Oh, me sakes, what's all these pigeon-toed chairs doing in here? Having a camp meeting?
No, these is for the style show.
Oh, yeah, forgot about that. When is this spabbing-legged thing?
It is here and went.
Already?
Yeah. It was pretty short, I'll admit that. Heap shorter than Lum figured it would be, to be honest.
Bon Mott, you mean?
Yeah. Well, Grandpap, don't call him by that name no more. I don't think he likes it much now.
Well, I never cared for it particularly myself. Tell me about the style show. Was it a success?
Well, not exactly.
Well, what happened?
Well, the women folks all come in here talking, giggling, flapping their jaws like they always do, you know. They all sit down in the chairs, and Lum, or Bon Mott, I mean, he was still going by that name then.
Uh-huh.
He got up and said parleys, booze, ladies, and a bunch of other junk, and then he went back to the feed room.
Feed room?
Yeah, see, that's where the models was waiting for him to put the hats on so they could go out and model them all. The models were some of the members of the Older Girls Woodcraft and Leather Tooling Club.
Uh-huh.
Lum wanted to start the show off with his masterpiece, as he called it. That's that hat that's got the bird on top, you know, with the weather vane, and a fur brim that lets down can be used for a fur collar.
Oh, is that the one with the windows in the front and back so somebody sitting behind whoever's wearing it at the movies can still see the picture?
That is the one.
Oh.
Well,
calls that his masterpiece, huh?
Yeah, he does, or did. See, Lum wanted to start the show off with that, and he finally talked one of the girls.
Just a minute, Abner. I want to get a dipper of water.
Oh, yeah, help yourself. It's fresh. I just brung up a bucket from the well there a while ago, Grandpa.
Now, proceed.
Well, I say Lum finally talked one of the girls into putting on the hat, and then Practical had to shove her out where the women folks could see her.
Girl never wanted to wear it, huh?
Oh, no, none of them did. Anyway, this girl got out there. Emmett Goshen's girl it was. Flora, I believe her name.
Oh, I know her.
Well, the minute the women folks set eyes on that hat, they started into giggling. And pretty soon they busted right out, hee-hawing right out loud. They laughed so hard they just might not split their sides.
Well, for pity's sake.
I thought Miss Seastrunk was going to choke to death. You know how she laughs
Oh,
and gets red in the
yeah.
face, you know. Colors
Goes into hysteria.
Oh, she does. When she laughs, she don't back off. She laughs. I tell you, Grandpap, you never heard such taking on in all your life.
What did Lum think about all that?
Well, I wish you could have saw his face. He turned red and green, nearly every color in the rainbow. You'd have thought somebody stabbed him in the back. I thought for a minute he's just going to faint dead away.
Well, what happened next? Get to the point.
There weren't no next. That was the end of the star show right there. Women sat there waiting for more, but the models all run out the back door of the feed room, and Lum went back there and hid. Jack says he ain't come as I know yet.
Well, you ought to go back there, Abner. He might be dead or something.
Well, tell you the truth,
Might have
Grandpa.
slit his wrist.
No, I just ain't got up a nerve to go back there. I couldn't think of nothing to say to him. Besides that, he might have saw me laughing along with them women.
Was you laughing too?
I couldn't help it. That's the most comical sight I ever seen. That girl walking out there with that idiotic-looking hat on. I ain't sure, but I think even Geraldine grinned a little.
The cat?
Yeah. I turned my head away once so Lum wouldn't see me laughing, and I seen Geraldine sitting right there in the corner. I could have swore she's grinning to herself.
Maybe she recognized that fur brim.
No, I think it was 'cause the hat. Oh, wait a minute. I believe I hear Lum back there. He must be coming out. Now, don't ask him nothing about the style show. And don't call him Bon Mott.
No, I won't.
Whatever you do, don't mention the word hat, Grandpap. You better get yourself a magazine. Just sit down there and read till I see how Lum's going to act.
Yeah, or what magazine do you want me to read?
Well, I don't care. There's one right there in one of them chairs where one of the women is sitting. They must have left it. Read that, and that's all right.
Where is it? Oh, I
Right
see. Yeah,
there.
right here.
Blind. Recollect, don't mention hats. Mind out here. Well, hello, Lum.
Hello, Abner.
Turning kind of warm outside.
Yeah? Hadn't noticed it.
This is Grandpap here. He's come over for a while.
Yeah, I can see that. How is Grandpap?
He's reading a magazine.
Oh.
Gilroy Adams went by the store a while ago. Didn't stop, though.
Abner, why don't you go and say it? I'm just a big numbskull of a idiot.
Oh, now, Lum, you ain't no such a thing.
I am, and I know it. Always have been one. Looks like I always will be one. Pretty soon I won't have a friend left in the world.
Your friends don't care. They like you anyway, Lum, just 'cause you're a idiot.
They ain't no use, Abner. I know what I am.
Lum, why don't me and you just close up the store for the rest of the day and go fishing? It'll do you good. You've been working pretty hard lately.
I don't know.
Why, sure.
Maybe it would be the best thing to do. I don't want to stay around here, I know that.
Why, no. Come on, let's go. I know a good place to go, and Charlie Redfield claims he's got some new bait that them catfish just might not jump out on the bank after.
Jiminy, here's something interesting. Magazine says they're having a contest out in California for funny hats.
Grandpap.
Huh?
What'd I tell you?
What do you mean?
You know. Come on, Lum, let's go fishing. Come on.
Oh, you mean about not mentioning hats?
Grandpap, for the land's sakes, hush up.
Just a minute. Let me see that
Now,
magazine.
wait a minute now, Lum. Don't do nothing rash. Grandpap never meant to say nothing. It's all a mistake.
Abner, let go of me. I want to see that magazine.
Now, Lum, don't go flying off the handlebars. You know your blood pressure's now,
For
Lum.
goodness sakes, can't a man look at a magazine if he wants to? Let me see it, Grandpap. Yeah, sure. Yeah, tell us about it right there.
Doggy, Grandpap, I ought to run you out of here. You always ruin everything.
Granny's, listen to this, Abner. $1,000 prize.
$1,000?
Yes, sir. It's a contest being given by Tom Breneman and Hedda Hopper out in California.
Yeah, by who?
Tom Breneman and Hedda Hopper. You've heard of them. Breneman's the feller that's got that morning radio program.
Oh.
He puts on the women's hats, you know. Kind of a comical feller. And then cooks breakfast for 'em.
Yeah, sure, yeah, I've heard of that. Elizabeth listens to that every morning. She wanted me to write a letter into that program telling what a good neighbor of mine she is. Said that way she could win some kind of a flower. Orchid, I believe she said it was. I told her she'd had all the flowers she wanted growing right there on the front porch. More geraniums there now than you can shake a stick at.
$1,000.
Elizabeth says that some of the women that win them orchids on the program gets kissed by Mr. Breneman.
Granny, if I was just out in Hollywood, I know I could win that.
And get kissed by Mr. Breneman?
I ain't talking about orchids. I'm talking about that contest.
Oh,
If the funniest hat's going to win $1,000, I grant it looks like I've got it.
Huh?
Leastways, judging from the way them women folks laughed and carried on today, I must have.
Oh, you have. That's the comicalest one hat I ever seen, though.
Oh, if I was just out there, $1,000.
Yeah, well, it would be nice after all the trouble you went to making that hat.
Grannies, why don't I do it?
Huh?
I don't need to stay here. Not with that $1,000 just waiting for me to come out there and get it. Abner, I believe I'll go home and pack my valise.
Right now?
Oh, I'd have to go now. The contest ends on Monday. Ain't that what it says, Grandpap? Yeah, that's what it says, Monday. Grandpap, would you sort of hang around and give Abner a hand with the store?
Give me a hand?
That's what I'm going to do. Going to catch the train and go out. I'll send you fellas some postcards quick as I get out
Well,
there.
just a minute here, Lum. I dog it. If you're going, I'm going too.
Well, hurry up then. We ain't got much time.
Well, come on. Let's
You'll
get
have to
started.
catch the mail hack out of here in less than an hour. Hurry up.
Yeah, take care of the store till we get back there.
Oh, hello there, Cedric. Come on in.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Grandpap. Where's Mr. Lum? He told me to come back this afternoon and help Mr. Abner tote all these chairs back to the church.
Well, I reckon you'll have to tote them by yourself, Cedric. Lum and Abner have both went to California.
Oh, I see. Well, California, is that what you said, California?
That's what I said. Hollywood, California. They rushed out of here a while ago like a couple of greased monkeys. They went home to pack their duds and caught the mail hack about a half hour ago.
Well, I'll be dead blamed. What in the heck did they go out there for? To get in the movies?
No, they went out there getting some spavin-legged contest. Tells all about it in a magazine. You can read it yourself. Out there on the counter.
Oh, this magazine here?
Yeah, I'll find a page for you. It's a funny hat contest, that's what it is. Lum thinks he's going to win $1,000 with that weather vane hat he designed. Here's the page right here.
What do you know about that?
Reason they left in such a hurry is because the contest is going to be over on Monday. Or wait a minute here.
What's the matter?
Oh, my stars alive. This is terrible. The contest is over on Monday, all right, but that was a couple of months ago. This is an old magazine. All right, Jimmy, we'd better warn them. Tell them what a mistake they're making.
Well, how can you do that if they've done left, though?
Well, we'll send them a telegram.
Yeah, but, well, how'll they get it?
I'll send it right direct to where they're going, care of Tom Breneman, Hollywood, California. You watch the store, Cedric. I'll go right over and send that telegram up.
Well, after the dismal failure of Lum's hat style show, Grandpappy Spears called his attention to a funny hat contest being sponsored by Tom Breneman and Heather Hopper. Lum immediately decided that he could win the $1,000 prize and set out for Hollywood with Abner and his masterpiece, the hat with the weather vane bird, the fur collar, and the windows for theater going. Well, after they'd left, Grandpap discovered too late that the contest had ended a couple of months ago. Well, we'll soon see what happens next. And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on our friends today, we find Tom Breneman in his office in the Breneman restaurant in Hollywood. He's just called his secretary. Listen.
What is it, Mr. Breneman?
Miss Lane, do I know anybody by the name of Edwards?
Edwards?
Is there anybody by that name that works for me?
No, not that I know of.
Well, a telegram was delivered here the other day to Mr. L. Edwards. Sent in care of me. I can't figure out who it is.
Well, I can't either.
Well, as long as it was sent here, it must be somebody who's coming here. Do you know anybody that's planning to see me?
No. Oh, wait a minute. There has been a man who's called several times, but I don't remember his name. I think it was something like that. He said he had a hot tip on a horse for you.
He did?
Yes, I tried to stall him off, but he insisted he was coming to see you.
Well, I hope he does. I could use a good tip on a horse. I haven't had a winner at the track in 3 weeks. I can use him.
Yes, sir.
By the way, where's Uncle Corny?
I think he's sitting out in the hall.
Would you mind asking him if the orchids have arrived, please? We go on the air in about 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
What did I do with that racing form?
Uncle Corny.
Yeah, don't bother me now. Can't you see I'm busy?
Well, Mr. Breneman wants you to see about the orchids.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll take care of it. Now, don't worry about it.
Well, don't forget it.
Heavens to Betsy, I have to do everything around here.
Excuse me, mister, but we're looking for Mr. Tom Breneman.
Breneman?
Yeah, this is my partner here.
Howdy do.
And we want to see Mr. Breneman. Somebody up in front of the restaurant said we could find him back here.
Well, I suppose you can. We're all pretty busy right now, though. I got to get a joke made up here.
Yeah, well, this is pretty important.
Well, so is this. We go on the air pretty quick, and I got to have a joke ready.
Yeah.
Every morning, Tom always says the same thing. You got a joke first, Uncle Corny? If you got a little joke, I tell you, I get sick and tired of it.
Oh, you're Uncle Corny, huh? Yeah, well, I've heard you on the radio.
I do know.
I'm on the radio, too.
Yeah, I've heard you.
I'm the only thing that holds Tommy's show together.
Amen.
Yes, if I didn't get out there, the whole thing fall flatter than a pancake.
You're just right about that. But we would sure like to see Tommy, or Mr. Breneman, I mean. You don't realize how important this is. Would you mind telling us where he's at?
Well, now, just a minute. I'll see if he can talk to you now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I wish you would. Tell him it's Mr. Eddards, L. Eddards.
Well, he's awful busy, but I'll see. Hey, Tommy! Yeah? You see about the orchids, Uncle Corny? Yeah, in a minute. There's a couple old fellows here that wants to see you, claim it's important. One of them's named L. Edwards. Oh, Edwards? Oh, yes. He's a man I want to see, too. He's got a hot tip on a horse for me. Send him right in, right away, will you? Well, all right. I've told you to quit playing around with them ponies. You'll lose your shirt. All right, you fellas. You can go in there now. Right through that door there.
Yeah, much obliged to you, Uncle Corny.
Just leave him enough money to buy orchids, will you? I guess I better go see about them things. I don't know.
Have you got the hat, Abner?
Yeah, I got it right here in this box. Can't you see it? Right here.
Yeah, I guess I'm just kind of nervous.
Oh, you're jumping nervous as a rabbit's nose right now, Lum.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever won $1,000.
Well, Lum, you ain't sure you win that money yet.
No, but quick as he takes one look at that hat I designed, he'll see right away it's the winner. There ain't no hat that can outcap that, I know.
No, well, you're right about that, I believe.
Well, come on, let's go on in. This is it.
Yeah. You want me to open up the box quick as we get inside there?
No, wait till I tell you.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well. Come right on in, gentlemen. How are you, Mr. Edwards?
How do you do, sir? Are you Mr. Breneman?
Yes?
Well, don't favor yourself. This is my partner here, Mr. Peabody.
Well, I'm glad to know you, Mr. Peabody.
Howdy do. Oh, don't grab my hand so hard there.
Well, Mr. Edwards, I understand you've got a winner.
Yeah, you bet your life I have. And I'm here to get $1,000 from you.
Well, now, wait a minute. Not so fast. Do you think it's really that good?
Oh, I know that blame well it is.
Yeah, you ought to see it. It outcaps anything I ever seen before in my life.
Sounds good, all right, but before I lay out 1,000 iron men, I want to know more about it.
Well, natural, I'd want you to see it first. You want to take a look at it now?
Well, no, I haven't got the time. I've got to do my show in a few minutes. Just tell me a little about it. What's it called?
Well, I call it my masterpiece.
My masterpiece, huh? I don't believe I've ever heard of it.
Well, natural, we just brought it out from Arkansas.
Yeah, brung it out on a train.
Yeah, set it right down in the seat next to her.
Yeah.
Did it make the trip all right?
Oh, yeah, I'll come through fine.
Well, now, Lum, be honest about it. The crown got sort of dented on one side of it there.
Yeah.
It did? Well, don't you think that'll hurt its chances?
Oh, no, that won't hurt it none. Helped it, if anything. It'll win in a walk.
Well, I hope you're right. What color is it?
Oh, sort of a reddish brown.
Sort of a bay, huh?
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
Uh-huh.
With touches of pink and green.
Pink and green?
Yeah, there's some purple on it, too.
purple?
Yeah.
Great Scott. That trip must have been harder on it than you think. How bad was that dent it got?
Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with it. It was that color wherever we left Arkansas.
Yeah, them just natural colors right there.
George, I've never seen one like that before.
Well, that's what I've been telling you. This is a humdinger.
It must be.
You ought to see the bird on top of it.
Yeah.
Bird on top of it.
Yeah, it works on a kind of a pivot. It swings around in the wind like a weather vane.
Now, wait just a minute. Let me get this straight. You say there's a bird on top of it?
Yeah, I just put that on there for decoration. Something different, you know.
It must be different.
Oh, it's nice. Awful nice to know which way the wind's blowing, you know, at a time like that.
Well, yes, I see your point there.
Yeah, it'll show you it turns.
It's a good thing to know. But, this bird, you do take it off, don't you?
Oh, yeah, it comes off. It's, what's that word? Detachable.
Oh, guess it's a big word.
Good. You had me worried there for a minute.
Yeah, tell him about the fur brim long.
Oh, yeah.
About the what?
That's detachable, too. It drops down and makes a fur collar.
Now, just a minute. What's the fur collar for?
Well, that's for chilly days. It keeps the neck warm, you know.
Well, why don't you just use a blanket?
Well, I reckon you could, but I'm feared it'd give her up the flowers, though.
Yes, I suppose. The flowers! Holy smoke.
Huh.
You mean the wreath of flowers it gets after it's a winter?
Oh, no, they're on there all the time. We put the flowers on before we entered it.
You mean they're on there right from the start?
Oh, yeah.
Well, don't you think that's being a little overconfident?
No, I've got all the faith in the world in this.
You must have. That's the darndest thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah, well, we ain't told you the best part of it yet. I know this part of it works good, 'cause, see, last night me and Lum taken it to the moving picture show when Lum sat ahead of me there.
Now, wait a minute. You took it to the movies? Is that what you said?
Yeah. And Lum sat right ahead of me in a seat there.
What did you take it to see, my friend Flicka?
No, it's some picture called, Outlaw, I believe it was.
Yeah, there was a man in it. That Walter Houston sure can act.
Oh, I just couldn't take my eyes off of him.
Me neither. I just followed him everywhere.
Don't know anybody else is in the picture, to be honest. Anyway, we taken it there, and Lum sat ahead of me there, and first he held it on
Well, that was very
the back.
nice. Now, tell me, how did it enjoy the picture?
Why? Oh, it can't talk.
No.
Well, that's right.
See, then Lum held it up over his head to see how the windows worked in it. That was the main thing we wanted to see, you know.
Windows?
Yeah.
What windows?
Well, I was coming to that. See, it's got two windows in the crown there, front and back.
Yeah, that's so whoever's sitting behind can look through it.
You mean the jockey?
Well, yeah, if there happens to be a jockey sitting behind you.
It'll work on
I
that.
tell you, Mr. Breneman, you ought to see it.
Yes, I'd love to see it.
Well, we got it right here in that box. Abner, open it up.
Now, just a minute, gentlemen. I don't know what kind of a gag this is, but you better get out of my office before I throw you out. Take your horse with you.
Horse?
Yeah.
We ain't got no horse. What we've got's a hat.
A hat?
Yeah, we come all the way from Arkansas to enter in that funny hat contest you and Hetty Hooper was putting on.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, what's the matter? What's so funny?
Oh, this is terrible. That contest was over a couple of months ago. Oh, I'm awfully sorry about this, fellows.
Sorry, and gig.
Look, I've got to get out there and start my show. Now, why don't you join me and have breakfast on the house, will you?
Up on the roof?
No, down in the restaurant.
Huh?
Uncle Corny will find you a table. By the way, there's a telegram for you, Mr. Edwards.
For me?
Yes. It's on my desk there. I'll see you later.
What's happened?
Gigo box.
He got his tickle box turned over about something, you know it?
Yeah, funny fella.
Saying he's
Well,
sorry we
wait a
come
minute.
out here and giggling about
Who
it.
could be sending me a telegram in Hollywood?
So there must be something important. Who's it from, Long?
Just a second.
Well, hurry up. What
Well,
does it say?
get your head out of my light. I can't
Well,
read
get
it.
it open. You don't have to take out your pocket knife. Tear it open, Long.
I might tear the writing.
What is it? What is it?
It's from Grandpap.
Grandpappy Spears?
He says, don't go to Hollywood. The contest was over a couple of months ago.
Lum and Abner arrived in Hollywood with Lum's wonderful hat creation. They even saw Tom Breneman, who informed them that the $1,000 funny hat contest had ended a couple of months ago. Tom tried to cheer them up by inviting them to his show and then offered to help them get train reservations back to Arkansas. Well, we'll soon see what happens next. Now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on our friends today, we find them seated in an office in Hollywood. Listen.
Lum, I believe we better just walk right into his private office there. We can't sit out here all day. We got to get back to Pine Ridge.
Well, that's what we come over here for, to try to get some railroad tickets.
Well, let's go on in and see him. I'm so tired I can't even talk.
No, he said for us to wait right here, and he'd be through in just a minute.
Yeah, I don't believe he's going to be able to get us any tickets, no way. Place to get them is at the railroad depot. You know this is the third feller that Mr. Breneman has sent us to see.
Yeah, I know. Never had no ideas it was this hard to get tickets nowadays. What we ought to done was get round-trip tickets when we left Arkansas.
What we ought to did is not left Arkansas. You and that masterpiece hat.
Well, Abner, when we started, I never knowed that Mr. Breneman's funny hat contest was over a couple of months ago.
Fine time to find it out.
You never knowed it neither. If you're so smart, why didn't you tell me?
Well, I don't know.
I'll tell you one thing. If that contest hadn't been over, though, that hat I made would have won it, I know.
Yeah.
Grannies, I'm getting tired, too. I can't much talk.
Well, we walked ourselves to death, Lum. We've been all over town. That's all we did. Just walk.
Even Mr. Breneman himself said it was the most comical-looking hat he'd ever set eyes on.
Yeah, but a lot of good that does us now. We just got to get back home, Lum. I ain't going to spend another night like last night, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that weren't so good, was it? That was the hardest one pool table I ever slept on.
Yeah. Worst part of it, we had to pay 50 cents an hour for the use of it. And that wouldn't have been so bad, but every time you turned over, you knocked me into the side pocket.
Oh, I did not.
You did, too. You hit me so hard there twice, you banked me right into the side.
That's good, huh?
Well, it's the worst one night I ever spent, I'll tell you that.
If I'd have knowed that, I'd have got up and moved the markers over.
Well, doggone, I wish you'd have moved me over, put me on a bench or something.
Wait a minute, the door's opening.
Snooker Abner, they'll be calling me.
He must be coming.
What's his name?
Mr. Bartlett.
Oh, yeah, Bartlett.
Hey, I'm awfully sorry to keep you waiting. What was it now? Railroad tickets, that's right.
Yes, Mr. Breneman sent us.
Yes, you told me. Kansas, wasn't it?
No, Arkansas.
Oh.
Pine Ridge.
Well, the train don't stop right at Pine Ridge, but it stops at the county seat. That's just 21 miles away.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't know. It's fairly difficult right now. I'm pretty sure I could get you as far as Kansas City.
Can you, sure enough?
In the latter part of September.
Well, Granny's that short. September?
Lord me, we got to get there right away. My woman Elizabeth will wear herself half to death.
Yes, well, let's see what else we could do. Now, to tell the truth, my connections aren't awfully good right now. The man I generally work through is in New York. If he were here, it'd be a cinch. But he's having a little trouble getting transportation back here.
He is, huh?
Yeah. But I'll tell you what I can do. I'll send you over to a friend of mine, Bill Short. You just tell him that Ed sent you.
Ed sent you, huh?
Yeah, he said you could help us out.
You bet. How many did you want? 2?
Yeah, we got to get to Arkansas.
Well, these'll get you there. That'll be $70.
For both of them? Granny's, that's cheap enough. Get out the money out.
Just wait here. I'll get them for you.
Granny's, that was sure easy.
Oh, he's the feller. Oh. He's the one we've been looking for.
Yeah, he must have a lot of influence.
Oh, you can tell that by talking to him.
Pays to know the right people.
Yeah. Lum, would you reach in there and unpin that? I can't get it.
For goodness sakes, how many times do I have to tell you to stop pinning your money to your undershirt? They don't do that out here in Hollywood. I don't think.
Wait a minute. Ow! That safety pin.
Right, here he comes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here they are. Beauties, eh?
Well, yeah, them are nice-looking automobile tires you got there. What are them for?
Why, you just bought 'em.
Huh?
Pre-war synthetics. Tubes will cost you extra.
You mean we have to buy them before we can get railroad tickets?
What'd you say?
Would you excuse us for a minute? I want to talk to my partner about something.
Why, sure, go ahead.
Come over here in the corner a minute, Abner.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. What is it, Ma?
If we pay $70 for them tires, we ain't going to have enough left to buy the tickets with.
Well, doggos, we don't want to lose out on them tickets long.
I know we don't.
Yeah, what if we just bought one tire? Reckon he'd still get us the tickets?
I don't know. We can try.
Yeah, let's see what he'll do.
Mr. Short, would it be all right if we just bought one tire?
Well, yeah, sure. Anything you want.
Good. Now, about the tickets.
Tickets?
Yeah, the railroad tickets to Arkansas.
Pine Ridge.
Oh, well, let's see now. Railroad tickets, Sorry you didn't come in this morning. I got reservations for a couple of movie producers. I'm the super chief. When did you fellas want to leave?
Oh, quick as we can.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, well, that's going to be a little tough. I tell you what you might do, though. Go over and see Pete Forbes. His cousin is married to a sister of the butcher who supplies meat for the brother of one of the vice presidents of the Pacific and Missouri line. Tell him Bill sent you.
Bill sent you, eh?
Yeah.
And you want railroad tickets, huh?
Yeah, we done got our automobile tire.
Yes, I see you have.
Is it all right if I set it down now, Lum? This thing's getting heavy.
Yeah, I reckon it's all right.
Where'd you want to go?
Arkansas.
Whereabouts in Arkansas?
Just any place in Arkansas.
Well, let's see. A friend of mine has a maid who's married to a porter on that run. Now, I know if you get on the train, he can fix you up with a nice berth.
Well, good.
The big trouble is getting onto the train.
Oh.
And that's practically impossible. I don't think you'd be able to get out of here before October or November. Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to fix you up.
Granny's, I hope so.
Me too.
Well, here's the deal. I got some reservations for a fella and his business partner, and I just heard today that they're going to have to postpone their trip. Now, I don't think they've had time yet to cancel the tickets. So if you rush right down to the ticket window, I think you can get them. In the meantime, I'll try to get a hold of this fella and tell him to be sure and not cancel them.
Well, Granny's, we sure appreciate this.
The fella's name is Harold Listenfer. I think the tickets will be under the name of H.L. Listenfer. Can you remember the name?
Yeah, sure. Listenfer. Easy to recollect a peculiar name like that.
If you forget it, he's a well-known taxidermist. You better hurry.
Oh, don't worry, we will, and we sure thank you, Mr. Forbes.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Abner, grab that tire and let's
go. Go on, Harold. You're next at the window there.
What'd you say, Abner?
That's your name, Harold. Hurry up.
Oh, yeah. How do you do, sir?
Yes? What can I do for you?
Well, I want to pick up some railroad tickets. They was reserved in advance. They're supposed to be here.
What's the name?
Well, my name is Harold, I know my first name's Harold.
Come, hurry up. There's a big line behind you.
Yeah, just a second. Abner, what's my name?
It's Harold, Lippenfuss. No, that don't sound right.
Lillyfors. Liffenwas. No.
Sissenwhist.
No, that ain't it.
All right, come on. Now you're holding things up.
Well, I know this name just as well as I know my own. It just slipped my mind for a minute.
Rilling Clisp. Clispin Rill.
I know the reservations is here if I can just think of it. What are some of the names you got tickets for there?
Now, look, I haven't got time to monkey around here. You know your name or don't you?
Yeah, sure I know it. Everybody knows it. You must have heard of me yourself. I'm a famous taxi driver.
All right, out of line. Who's next
well,
here?
now, just wait a minute. I'll get it if you just give me my time.
I said get out of line.
Yes, sir.
All right, next.
Oh, I never seen them.
Come on, Abner. I've got to get to a telephone booth.
What for?
I've got to call up that Mr. Forbes and find out what my name is. Dad blame it. I thought I told you to help me recollect it.
Well, I recollected the Harold part of it for you.
Wait a minute. Here's a booth here.
Oh.
Lucky thing Mr. Forbes give me his number.
Abner, don't crowd in here with me. And leave that tar outside.
Oh, excuse me.
Let's see
A
here.
little room. Reckon who lives here?
Granny, what kind of a phone is this, anyway? No crank on it.
Yeah, must be some newfangled something. Wait a minute, ain't that the directions they got printed right up there?
Yeah, let's
I'm
see.
on my tippy toes. I can't see up that high.
Says lift receiver and listen for dial tone.
Do what?
Listen for
I
dial.
know, 'cause that's it. Listen for. Harold, listen for. That's
Hi,
it.
Granny, that's right.
Yeah, that's
Hey, Mr. Ticket Agent, Mr. Ticket
Now, wait
Agent.
for me, Lum. I can't roll this tar and keep up with you.
Hey, Mr. Ticket Agent, I've got it.
Wait a minute now. You can't butt in at the head of the line like this.
Well, I'm in a terrible hurry, and I've recollected my name. It's Harold Listenfer. H.L. Listenfer.
Listenfer. Oh, yes, I remember that name. I just had a call on it. The reservations were canceled.
Cancel?
Yes, and I just now resold the space. I'm sorry, Mr. Listenfer.
Oh, me.
Well, come on, Harold. I know 'cause this time you roll the tar.
Well, Lum and Abner have been trying desperately to get railroad tickets back to Pine Ridge. They've spent several nights sleeping on pool tables and whatnot, and thus far they can't understand why people think Hollywood is an exciting, glamorous city. They're still trying to get home, and Lum has now put into action his latest plan for securing transportation. Well, we'll soon see what happens next. And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on our friends today, we find them sitting in Mother Rogers' soup kitchen in Los Angeles. Listen.
Lum, I don't think we'll ever get a ride back home this way.
Maybe not, but we gotta try everything. There don't seem to be no way to get railroad tickets.
No.
And that feller that suggested this said that people got rides this way.
Yeah, well, we've been waiting here all morning. Nobody ain't called us up yet.
Well, don't give up so quick. Our ad's just been in the paper since early this morning. Can't expect to get a call right away.
Yeah, read that ad again, Lum.
Gotta give folks time to read the paper, you know.
Yeah, but maybe that newspaper made a mistake in it or something.
No, it's just like we give it to 'em. Says, 2 gentlemen will share expenses to Pine Ridge.
Gentlemen,
Yeah.
that us?
Well, sure.
Oh, well, that's nice of them.
We put it in ourselves.
Oh,
They never
that's
said
nice
it.
of us, then.
2 gentlemen will share expenses to Pine Ridge, Arkansas, or vicinity. Call Mother Rogers Soup Kitchen. Phone Granite 47672.
Yeah, now, wait a minute. Just back up, sort of rack it up again. That our vicinity. We don't want to go to no vicinity.
That just means any place around Pine Ridge.
Well, why didn't you say so? That's more than likely why nobody's calling up. They don't know where that's at.
Oh, yes, they do. Everybody ain't as ignorant as you are.
Well, that's a good thing. What did you say?
If we can just get a ride to someplace near Pine Ridge, I know good and well we can get the rest of the way by ourselves.
I hope so.
Mother Rogers Soup Kitchen. What?
She's the sweetest old one.
What? Oh, just a minute. Hey, you!
Who, me?
Yeah, some gent's calling up about that ad you put in the paper.
Hi, Granny, did you hear that? Yeah, I'll take it right away. Much obliged, Mr. Rogers.
Well, don't talk too long.
Thank you, Mom. Hello? Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, that's right. Well, we was aiming on leaving as quick as we could. Well, we're down here at the soup kitchen. Well, it's sort of downtown. I don't know exactly what street it's on.
Alex, they call it.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Sure, we'd be glad to do that. All right. You bet, Mr. Bushley. Yeah, right away. Yes, sir. All right. Goodbye, sir. Granny's Abner, we got a ride.
We did? Yeah. Well, good for us. Hooray.
The feller calls his name Mr. Bushley, and he's going to Fort Smith.
Fort Smith? Why, that's practical home.
I know it is. He said for us to come over to his place because it's on the way out of town.
Oh.
He gave me the address. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, doggone, I'm ready. Let's get going.
So long, Miss Rogers. We're sure much obliged for all you did for us.
Oh, that's all right, boys.
If you're ever in Arkansas, why, look us up.
I don't get around much. Good luck.
Yes, gentlemen, come in, sit down. I've been waiting for you. I've a bit more packing to do. Just make yourselves comfortable.
Much obliged, Mr. Bushley.
I don't believe I caught your names.
Oh, well, my name's Eddardge. L. Eddardge. I belong to the King Eddardge family, I think. And this here's my Mr. Peabody.
A. Peabody.
Ah, yes, Edwards Peabody.
Belong to the
Well,
Peabody.
I'm certainly glad that you'd get together. If there's anything I dislike, it's traveling alone.
Yeah, I do, too.
Yes, sir. I like to have companionship. Makes any trip much more enjoyable. I prefer traveling by automobile, too.
Yeah, same with her.
I don't care how we do it, just so as we get there.
Abner.
Well, I definitely prefer going by motor.
Well.
You get to see so much more of the countryside. Yeah, it gives you a better chance to absorb the scenery. And I must say, we do have some wonderful scenery in this great country of ours.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get out in the country and you'll see more scenery than anything else.
Yes, sir. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll throw a few more things into my luggage and we'll be on our way.
Yeah, go right ahead, sir.
Oh, won't take me but a minute.
Take your time, Mr. Bushley. Well, he's right. I'd rather travel by myself or with somebody.
Yeah.
Abner, I wish you'd sort of be more careful with how you talk.
What's wrong with the way I talk?
I mean, well, you can see that Mr. Bushley's a pretty high-class sort of a feller. Got cultures and all that.
He has?
Why, sure.
I never noticed it.
Oh, yeah, he's got it.
Oh,
We'd
my
better
goodness.
act like we got cultures, too, or he's liable to change his mind and not take us along with him.
Well, I reckon we ought to go with him if he's got that long. Is that catching?
That's good.
Oh, well, he said he'd take us. Called up and answered that ad we put in the newspaper. Shows right there he's aiming on doing it. Long.
Yeah, I know, but it's like he said. He hates traveling by himself.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he's taking us with him.
It is.
Wants somebody high class that he can talk to.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he don't want no ignoramuses riding with him, so just sort of watch yourself.
Yeah, all right. I will.
Try to talk like he does.
Like he does. That
Yeah.
big, deep...
No, use your own voice, but make smart remarks. Intelligence.
Intelligence, huh?
I don't want to have nothing ruin our chances for this trip.
Yeah, well, I don't either. I'll do my best.
And don't let him know we ain't been able to get no railroad tickets.
What do we tell him?
Make
How
him
to go
think-
by boat?
No. Make him think we just like to travel this way on account of the wonderful sceneries.
Yeah, just what...
He's a sucker for that scenery stuff.
Yeah, what is that scenery that we've been talking about
Let me
anyway?
find out here.
Huh?
Oh, say, one of you fellows would come here and give me a hand.
How's that?
I got
Yes,
a
I
small
can.
trunk in here. Thought maybe you could help me carry down the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, sure. We'd be right in. Come on, Evan.
Huh?
This is our chance to get on the good side.
Yeah, right in here. I should have had the janitor do this, but I can't seem to locate him.
Maybe we could find him. Well, no, that's all right. We don't mind doing it at all.
No, we can help him.
Granny's, is that it?
Yes, wardrobe trunk, you know. Guess it's a little larger than the general run of wardrobes. Had it specially built a few years ago. Used to do a lot of traveling.
Looks like a WPA project.
Yeah, I think maybe we can handle it all right, though.
Oh, yeah, sure. Nothing to it. Come on, Abner. Grab hold there.
Whereabouts?
Well, there's a handle right up there on top of it.
Well, you'll have to lift me up there to it.
Wait a minute. I think if we tip it over on its side, we can manage it better.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Come on, Abner. Let's tip it over.
Tip it over, huh?
But wait now. Don't push it. Let's let it down gently. There's some breakable things in there, yeah. That's it, men. Easy now. Easy. Now we've got it.
Oh, set it up, set it up, set it up, set it up, set it up.
What's the matter
Oh,
with
set
you?
it up,
Hey,
quick.
This is just the way we want it.
Yes, I think we can carry it all right now. Each of you grab an end there, and I'll move the chair there and direct you through the door.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Abner, get around to the back there.
I can't do it, Lum.
Oh, Abner, that's silly. Get around there now. Don't be stubborn-headed.
Lum, I ain't being stubborn-headed. This dead blame trunk sitting on my foot.
Oh, that's a shame. Why didn't you say something? Lift it up a little there, Edward, so he can get his foot out.
Oh, yeah, sure. You got it, Abner?
Oh, yeah. Doggies, look at that shoe. Them bulldog toes is ruined.
Well, that's all right. You always did want some soft-toed shoes.
I never wanted soft toes to go inside of them, though.
Well, now, you all right?
Yeah, sure, he's all right. Don't pay no attention up to him. No.
Well, come on, then. Let's get this out to the car. I'm anxious to get started on that trip.
Yeah, me too. Come on, Abner. Grab on the back end there.
Don't know if I can carry a trunk and hop at the same time or not.
The chair's out of the road. Right through here now.
You all right? Granny.
Oh, my aching foot. This is the hardest one automobile trip I ever taken.
Careful of the door there. Don't chip the woodwork. Oh, watch out.
I'm sorry. It was Abner's fault.
Well, keep coming. Damage done now. Bring it over this way near the front door.
Yeah, don't shove, Abner.
I ain't shaving. I'm just leaning on it a little bit to rest.
Yeah, maybe we'd better rest for a minute. No use overworking ourselves. Better set it down for a minute and catch your breath.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Get your foot again?
No.
Well, that's good.
Got the other this time.
Oh, that's too bad. Anything I can do for you?
Yes, sir. Get this dad-blame trunk off of my foot.
Oh, surely.
Oh.
There. Can you get it out now?
Yeah. Doggy, there goes my other shoe. Well, leastways they match now.
Oh, that's a shame. Sorry about that. Well, as soon as you're rested, I'll hold the front door open. We'll get this thing out to the car and head for the open road. You know, I haven't had a trip like this in some time.
Me neither.
Well, let's go. Try to be more careful when you go through the front door. This house belongs to my sister, you know, and she's rather finicky about such things.
Yeah, well, we'll be careful. Come on, Abner, lift.
I'm lifting as high as I can now. Come on, let's go.
Oh, that's it, man. Careful on the floor there. My sister waxed it this morning. It's pretty slippery.
Abner, steady. Cut out that waltz or whatever.
Grab it. I can't help it.
Easy now, man. Now you're getting it.
Slick
Careful.
forward.
That's it. You're just about through. There you go. All right. Set it down. Oh, dear. Did it get you again? Oh, which foot this time?
Right. It missed him. I reckon I just got in the habit of saying, oh, that way.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Now then, where's your car?
Why, it's that... Where's our car?
Yes.
Why, we thought you had the car and we was going to ride... Oh, my goodness. Come on, Abner.
Where are we going now?
Back to Mother Rogers' soup kitchen and wait for another call.
What about my trunk?
Put some wheels on it and go by yourself.
Well, Lum and Abner came out of that experience footsore and weary, but no closer to Pine Ridge. So be sure to join us again on our next regular visit down in Pine Ridge.